Hey guys, TriniNatz here. So today I'm coming to do a Valentine's video, but it's not your normal average Valentine's video. It's not a gift guide. It's not anything like that. It's basically a self-love Valentine's Day video. You know, Valentine's Day, of course, is not just for significant others. We can show our love to our parents, to our kids, to our friends, to our family. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it all needs to start from here, you know? So today I'm just going to be talking about making sure to make that promise of love to yourself more than to anybody else, because I personally feel like some people might think, well, that's selfish, or, you know, you can't do that. You can't talk about how much you love yourself. Why not? As far as I'm concerned, until you have that love for yourself down pat and ingrained in your head, the love that you're sharing is half-assed. Excuse my language, you know, but you cannot give 100% love to anybody else until you have that love within yourself. So today we're just going to be talking about how we're going to work on that. All right. So basically the idea for this video came about in my daily kind of writings. I like to meditate and write goals for myself, write things to do, things of that nature. So I was just thinking about it, and I started to think about, oh, Valentine's Day is coming up. I started to think, what am I going to do, etc., etc. So then I started to think, well, I'm doing all these things to show how I love others. What am I doing to show how much I love myself? Okay, so I came up with the idea of basically writing down 5 to 10 things that you love about yourself. Why is it that we can't talk about what we love ourselves, but we can, and people love to hear about what we don't love about ourselves? You know what I'm saying? I feel like we spend too much time thinking about what we don't love about ourselves, what we don't like about ourselves, and we need to come out of that. And for this Valentine's Day, I'm just imploring you all to come out of that. As far as I'm concerned, think about it, right? If I sit here right now and I start thinking about everything that I don't like about myself, okay, what mindset is that going to put me in? It's not going to make me feel happy. I'm going to tell you that right now. If I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about everything that I don't have, I'm not putting myself in a happy frame of mind. I'm not loving myself. Now, if I'm walking around thinking about all these things that I don't love about myself, that I don't like about myself, and I'm constantly putting myself down and putting myself in this negative frame of mind, how do you think I'm going to be in my relationship with others? You have to work on yourself first. You have to love yourself first. Everything that you can give has to come from within. So if inside is not strong and what we're giving is from inside, but it's weak, but we're smiling, we're trying to give the love that we think that person deserves or whatever. It's basically a facade that you're putting on because you know that you're supposed to love this person because they do A, B, C, D, and E, but you're so hung up on what you don't have. We have to come out of that and just focus on what we love. The goal is happiness. So we want to only put thoughts in our head that's going to make us happy, all right? In this generation, we are being pitted against each other. It's like a competition. And if you're walking down the street and you see somebody and you're looking like, oh, those are some nice shoes, I feel like the person, especially if they're like in your age range or whatever, they're automatically looking at you like, psst. You know what I'm saying? It's just an automatic competition, and it should not be like that. I feel like the things that we had when we were younger, we don't necessarily have it anymore. So our generation and the younger kids that's coming up, they're not necessarily seeing that love, that black love especially. They're not getting to see that. They're not hearing like R&B, those 90s R&B songs and those early 2000 R&B songs that was talking about love. They're not hearing that. They're hearing bitch this, hoe this, pimp that. They're not hearing about love. They're not seeing shows that show love. You know what I'm saying? They're not seeing the Huxtables and Family Matters with Steve Urkel and A Different World. You know, they're not seeing images of love. We can start to show the teenagers and the younger kids and even people our age, because it's just such a competition all the time, that it's okay. So we need to show our kids, or whoever, if you're a teacher, show the kids in your class, or show your cousins or your nephews or whoever that might look up to you. You never know who's looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? You need to show them love. Self-love, number one. So many people don't have self-love. That's what causes all this hate. As far as I'm concerned, there's no way that I can hate on you if I love myself. That's how I feel about it. Like, I'm sorry if anybody is, has ever hated on anybody and I'm talking crazy to you, but I feel like How can I hate on something that I see that's good and positive unless I just have a weakness within myself? Why do people bully people? It's not because, oh, well, you know, they just woke up one morning and decided to bully someone. No, more than likely they have something deep down within themselves that they're not happy with. So in order to make themselves feel better, they feel the need to make you feel bad about the things that you have no business feeling bad about, because they are not happy within themselves. And that's why I say this world needs more love. Okay, love. I feel like they want us to fight each other down. They want it to be a competition. And you know, this world is not about competing for whatever there is out there. It's not about competing. It's about creating your own stuff. It's about doing what you love. It's about doing what makes you happy. Create your own happiness. That's what it's about. It's not competing for my happiness. Don't be trying to get my happiness, just like I'm not trying to get your happiness. I'm trying to create happiness for us all. And in that, we need to show each other love. So basically, like I said, we're going to be writing down 5 to 10 things that we love about ourselves, preferably 10 things. Find 10 things about yourself that you love, okay? It could be, I don't know, I like my kneecaps. It could be anything, but find 10 things that you love about yourself, because it has to start from within. Next, I really feel like we need to show each other love. Like I said, it's all about tearing each other down, and we're not going to get anywhere. What is the saying? You're going nowhere fast, you know, because nobody can do anything by themselves. We need each other. How you think Denzel Washington was able to get a nomination or whatever? We had to go out there and watch that movie and show love for that movie in order for him to get there. How do you think that whoever's topping the charts, how do you think Rihanna, who, you know, work, when you see me work, and I do my dirt, hey, okay? How do you think that song is so popular so fast? It's because everybody and their mama is playing the song. Nobody can get anywhere by themselves. So after we show that we love ourselves, we need to show love to each other. So I think that it should be fairly simple for you guys to just write 3 things and text it out to your friends on Valentine's Day. 3 things that you love about that person, okay? And that should be simple if that's your friend. I'm just saying, if you can't find 3 things that you love about your friend, you might want to reevaluate that situation. It could be anything. It could be like, girl, I love the way you dress. I love the way that you always have a smile on your face. I love the way that whenever we go out, we always turn up. We always have a good time. I love the way you cook. Girl, you just be lashing in the kitchen. You never know. I might have in my head like, yo, I really like the way my friend dresses. How is she going to know that I love the way she dresses unless I tell her? You know what I'm saying? And you never know. Maybe she might be down in the dumps. She might be depressed today. And just that makes her feel like, wow, that was nice. I feel like we need to start to build each other up, encourage each other, like each other, love each other. There's no reason not to. Don't let them pit us against each other. They getting money off of that. What are we getting out of that? Think about it. What is the community getting out of that? 2 people of the same race going through the same struggle, hating each other. What are we getting out of that? We're going nowhere. What is 2 women who deal with the same thing every month? And what is pitting us against each other doing for us? Where is that taking us? Nowhere. We all women, we all dealing with the same stuff. We all have the experiences with men and situations that we go through when we're younger, when we're older. We can learn from each other. Why is it that, you know, you feel like you can't even ask somebody a question because she might take it as shade? That's sad. We got to try to propel each other and stop dragging each other down. So that's my Valentine's wish for you all, to just, you know, join me in that. Like I said, thinking about what you don't have, thinking about what you wish you had, thinking about what you don't like about yourself, it's never going to put you in a good frame of mind. Now, I'm not trying to say go live in la la land and be sitting here thinking you something that you're not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that don't sit there and wallow in that grief. Don't sit there and be in your room eating 2 pints of ice cream, telling you I'm so fat. I hate that I'm so fat. But you eating ice cream. I mean, 2 + 2 = 4, my dude. Like, that's not going to get you to your goal. Get on the treadmill, go to the gym, start doing something, eat healthy. You're going to feel better. You're going to want to continue the journey because you're going to feel good. You're going to be happy because you're going to see yourself going towards your goal. That's what you need to be doing. Okay, so now when somebody does come and try to shade you or try to hate on you, like, well, you big, or ooh, what size are you? You're going to be like, okay, but I'm working on it and I'm going to be there. Don't worry, I got you. Okay, they're not able to bring you down, okay, because you have self-love. Okay, plan and go towards your goal. And that's all that we can do. Smile, be happy, give love, show love, and have love for yourself. I had to tell myself that the other day because, you know, we always think like, oh man, well, if I had started this 3 years ago, if I had done this 2 years ago, I would be here by now. Nothing happens before it's time. And at the end of the day, even if I was to sit here and say, oh man, I should have started my YouTube channel such and such years ago, or such and such months ago. You know what? Such and such years ago, I was not the Natalie that I am today. So I would not be able to give to you what I'm able to give to you now because I just wasn't there. You might say, man, I should have started my grad program so many years ago. I'll be finished by now. You wasn't there yet. Maybe if you had started your grad program 3 years ago, you might have flunked out because you wasn't there yet. Okay, but maybe you're there now. Start working towards it. Okay, life is about progress. Life is about moving. We always want to keep moving, right? So being that I'm talking about all this love, I'm gonna start it off. Okay, I gotta stop the thing there. 10 things that I love about myself. Kind of weird though, especially since I'm doing it on camera. At least y'all get to write it down in a notebook and nobody has to see it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lucky. I'm all out here all open. One, I love my personality. I do. I think that, I try to make everybody have fun and I try to make everything happy. 2, I like that, even if it's like a stranger, I feel like I'm very open to situations like that. I'm not closed off. I can start a conversation with a stranger and have a good old time. So 2. 3, I like my height. I'm pretty tall. I'm 5'9", and I used to really, really not like that when I was young. But now that I'm a grown up, I really don't care about that. So I would say 3, I like my height. 4, I would say that I love my writing skills. I started with journalism for my bachelor's, so I love my writing skills and how I'm able to express myself. 5, I'm gonna say, some might say that it's a weakness. I'm kind of sensitive. I'm an Aquarian. But I think it's a strength because I feel like a lot of people say that, I show my feelings on my face. And I think that's a strength because I feel like I'm not faking. I'm real. You really know what you're getting when you see me. Because if my face is like, you already know, okay? And yeah. 6, I think that I love about myself that I love to smile. I'm always smiling. I think that smiling is healthy. It's healthy for the soul. So 6, I love my smile. 7, I'm going to say that I love my drive because I don't really let anything hold me back. Even if I call you as whatever and then you tell me no, I'm going to call somebody else and try to get that yes out of you, okay? So I'll say I love my drive. 7. 8, I love that I like to work. Like I'm a hardworking person. Always like I be propelling myself forward. What am I up to? What is this? 9, almost there. Oh, this is kind of difficult. 9, I'm going to say I love that I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh. So yeah, 9, I guess I have sense of humor. 9 and 10, I would say that I love that I like to inspire others. Like I like to help others. Like that's what I would say, right? That's 10 things that I love about myself. That wasn't hard. It seemed hard at first. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, damn, 10 things. But it's pretty easy. And you know what? If you sit there and one day when you're feeling kind of in a rut and you're like, oh, I'm really not feeling this day, go over that list of 10 things that you love about yourself, okay? And like I said, definitely please don't forget on Valentine's Day, send out a nice text to your friends letting them know 3 things that you love about them on this Valentine 2016. All right, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go out there and show love and give love and love yourself. Bye. Mwah. Deuces.